Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're gonna talk about leaving your comfort zone and pretty much how to do it. Okay, so before we get into it, please like this video, subscribe, hit that little notification bell, and comment down below if you are trying something new or you're wanting to pretty much leave your comfort zone or trying something new is what I think. And let me know what it is. Okay, let's get right into it. So when I first started looking up about comfort zones, it was very interesting, the stuff I found. First of it was leave your comfort zone to get a bunch of materialistic things and all that stuff, and it was like the very circular part of it. And since I'm a Christian, I wanted to see the Christian perspective. Why as Christians should we get out of our comfort zones, or should we at all? So I searched through a couple of things and I completely liked it. I like that perspective of the Christian side of it because it came out with a lot of different things. So I'll get into it like step by step and pretty much the questions I asked. So the first one is, what is your comfort zone? Or what is a comfort zone? So a comfort zone is pretty much where you feel very safe and in control. So you know what's going on, you know what's gonna come next, you are, I wouldn't say the word happy, but just okay where things are at. I'm not sure about the word happy or joy. Not really. I'm gonna use those words because the comfort zone is usually not a place where you're willing to learn, to grow, and do different things. But it really depends on each person, on what really makes them happy and find joy. Now this is where, to me, God comes in. You find joy, or God gives you joy when you're with Him, right? When you have faith in Him and trust in Him fully. He wants you to do different things. He has a plan for each one of us, and He wants us to follow Him and have faith in Him. So the comfort zone is not a really good place. The comfort zone is also a place where not really challenged or nothing new really happens. It's kind of boring would be the word I would use. It's kind of boring. And also, God did not call us to be in the comfort zone. I looked up a bunch of verses and there's a bunch of stories like Joshua, Gideon, Peter, a bunch of people who God called, and it wasn't exactly in their comfort zone. I mean, He told Joshua, you have to, well, I know it in Spanish, esforzarte, like try hard, push yourself, be strong to achieve these certain things that I have planned for you and that I need to happen. So Joshua was completely willing, and he followed through. He wasn't comfortable. I could almost guarantee it. He probably was not comfortable. He probably seeked God as much as he could. Why should you leave? Another thing, well, because of the reasons we just said, because it's not that great. But I think the basic is that you're not living your best life. You can have the life that you want, or as a Christian, the life that God wants you to live, which He always has your best interest at heart. I mean, Jesus Christ says, you as humans, pretty much, or as people, give your children good things. You give them food, you give them stuff, and you're not really not that you're not really amazing, but you're human. You're not perfect. Now, imagine what God is. God is perfect. He's all powerful. He's amazing. Imagine what He would have for you. So He is completely wanting for you to have the best life, where you are joyful, where you're happy, but you are also serving Him, which is what He really wants. Now, it's not going to be easy. He has never said it's going to be easy. So keep that in mind. So when we are talking about the comfort zone or leaving it, I'm not saying a big radical change where you have to, I don't know, move to another country or stuff like that. It's not that big. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. There are certain things you have to accept. Like, it's going to be uncomfortable. It's like when you're stretching well, when you're first stretching, it's not comfortable at all. You're feeling pain, you're feeling awkward. So those things are gonna happen, and it's okay. It's not a bad thing at all. It doesn't mean jumping into something unknown, at least one thing. Don't know what it is. It could be anything, like starting a business, like starting YouTube, or start teaching. It's a bunch of different things. It can be a bunch of different things, and it's great. For Christians, it's following God's plan. So whatever that is that God tells you what it is. The example that I saw was the example of Peter when they were in the storms. All the apostles were in a boat in the storm in the middle of the ocean, and Jesus Christ walked on the water, and he said to not be afraid, right? And Peter, the only one of the 12, by the way, the only one, said, "Can I go to you? Can I walk on the water?" And Jesus Christ said, "Yes, come." Fantastic. And he walked on the water. Yes, he was afraid. He ended up sinking a little bit, but he cried out to God, and he was right there gonna rescue him. So I can imagine that Peter was not comfortable walking on the water. I mean, that must have been surreal. I can't even imagine that. Surreal, amazing. Just takes so much faith to even do that much. So I know a lot of people judge him on that, but I think it's great that he did it, because he walked on water for one. I know he sunk, but he still took that. And imagine what he felt afterwards. He's like, wow, I was the only one that walked. I need to have more faith. He learned from it too. It's just amazing. I thought that whole story is great. How to leave your comfort zone, where you are controlling everything and where you are safe. Well, it's to have faith in yourself. I wouldn't even say in yourself, actually. I would say in God. This is where my Christian comes out, because I don't think you can do it on your own. And if you do it on your own, you won't be that great. I know a lot of people do, and they're very successful, but I don't see it. Like, I don't see how you can be happy and excited and serving God without putting Him first and taking yourself out of the equation. It's following Him, having faith in Him, and actually, letting go, letting Him make the decisions, not yourself. That must be difficult. And it is difficult, because I tried to do it. We all go through it every day. If you are a Christian, we go through it every day. But it's one of the greatest things, because things turn out so much better than if we went with what we decided. Believe you can do it. Have a little faith that God is going to take you through it. I think God is very interesting, because I noticed in the Bible you notice very much that He uses the people that are not really capable of doing it by themselves. Like Gideon was one who felt like he couldn't do it. Moses, all the apostles, they were fishermen. They weren't speakers, they weren't teachers. So many people in the Bible are examples of people who He called and are actually were being used by Him because they had the faith to follow Him. So have a little faith that it's actually going to happen. Trust in God, trust in yourself that He's going to work through you. The one little thing that I would recommend is that you know what God's plan is for you. As in, ask Him. He will tell you. And what's more great is, I keep talking about Gideon, where he wanted to he wanted to be 100% sure that this is what God wanted. So he kept asking Him to pretty much reassure him. And he asked 3 different times with the fleece, if it's wet in the morning or if it's not wet in the morning with dew. It's so fascinating. So God will answer your prayers if you ask very specifically, so you know. Because Honestly, that's how I do it, because I feel like I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know what God's will is if I didn't ask specifically how he can show me if that's his will or not. And another little bit of encouragement before we end is, what if I fail? What if this comes out awful? Well, in the story of Peter, he did fail. He did technically fail. He sunk. But that's not the ending of it. The ending is where he asked for help and Jesus Christ came and rescued him. We got to be aware and grateful and happy and joyous and have a little faith that God is there to help us. Even if we fail, he is willing to rescue us. He's always there to rescue us. All we have to do is ask. If I fail, I know he'll be there because I have faith in him and I follow his word. That is another thing. You have to follow his word, obey his commandments pretty much to, see success. And well, if you see failure, for him to rescue you. It is amazing what he is, and I urge everyone to, get out of their comfort zone and try new things. That's actually going to be the next video. Try new things, or what new things you should try. But thank you so much for watching. I hope this was some encouragement for anyone out there to get out of their comfort zone and try new things and have more faith in God, that he will help you through whatever he wants you to go through. Well, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you later.